Hello and good afternoon. Today we're looking at ALX-06, see more pointers, arrays and strings. This will be a difficult one, so I suggest you listen attentively and follow carefully. Let's begin. Okay. So firstly, let's move on to the quiz. Let's not waste any time. What is wrong with the following code? Int n array blah blah blah. It is not possible to access array n. So this right here is not possible apparently. So what happens when one tries to dereference a pointer to null? Segmentation faults, which means you are trying to access a memory location that does not exist, I believe. Why is it important to reserve enough space for an extra character when declaring or allocating a string? It's for the null bytes because the string will always end with a \0, or is it a /0 that shows the end of the string? So let's continue. What is wrong with the following code? Let's look at this. Nothing is wrong here. Nothing is wrong here. They're trying to play with your brains. Don't mind them. Stubborn people. What is wrong with the following code? Another one. This one, it is impossible to declare the variable array this way. You can't declare this like this. Blah. It's not possible. It's rubbish. What are the differences between the two following variables? The first one points to a 0 byte. This one points to 0 bytes. The second one points to 0. Null means there's nothing, so 0. The first one can be dereferenced, not the second one. Then number 6, var equals to best. What type of var? What is the type of var? So this is not a string, it is a char star. It's a char star, so that is the answer. So we're done with that. Now we can move on to the magical part, the tasks. Quick disclaimer, in any part of this video, if you notice that the ending of your code ends with a new line right here, go to that code, hit I, go down and go and cancel that new line. Put your cursor to that new line. I just saw this after recording, after editing everything. So go to that new line and press escape. So it will, I'm press backspace. So it will cancel that new line and it will not cause you any problems. So hope you understand. Good. Okay, so we move on now to the tasks. Time to start the main coding. Okay, let's see. Firstly, you have to read all through these requirements. It is very important. So it will guide these things changes, so you can't, so sometimes it's different, so read through it already. I've done that, so I can just continue now. Okay, so we will start with this 0.strucat. So remember, always before you start, move into the your repository and then create your directory. So this here, so you need. So firstly, you need to create your web terminal. So then change to your root directory first, cd roots. So we're not sure when the root. Then come here, copy this right here. So we want to move into this repository, ALX low level programming. Copy this here, cd, then Ctrl+Shift+V, paste, then hit enter. So this shows that we are now into ALX low level programming repository. So now I want to create this directory here. They said we should work inside this directory, so you first have to create it. So the command to create the directory is what? First copy that. So the command is mkdir, that is make directory. Then space Ctrl+Shift+V to paste what we copied, then hit enter. So it shows cannot create because we've already made this. So I've already made this, so for yours it won't show this. So since this is already here, it won't work for me, but I believe this is your first time doing this, so blah 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 blah. Okay, So to check ls to list all your files and directory. So right here, the color blue means that it is a directory. So this is here already. So mkdir will create it, ls will check. So first change your directory into that cd, hit enter. So the directory exists, so we can move into it right here. OX06 pointers arrays strings. So I believe you understand that well. So the next thing is, let's move up to these requirements here. So they said you should create a readme.md file at the root of the folder of the project. That is mandatory. So what's the roots of the folder of this project? That is this directory right here. That's this OX06 pointers arrays and strings. So that's the root. That is where your readme file will be. So we've already changed our directory into that, so we'll just create a readme file. It's echo, then what you want to put into the file. So the readme usually contains like the instructions, or that explains the code. So the best thing is to copy the questions and then paste it somewhere else. So just copy each of them one by one and paste it in a notepad, and then you can copy everything at once from there and then paste it here. So just for this tutorial, let's just copy this from here, Ctrl C, and then move to this place, and then Ctrl V, paste that there.
Okay, yeah, so the mistake that was here was that the quotes went there. So what was typed before was echo, then pasted. So there's a mistake here, I'll explain it after. So then after this, you put the right arrow, the greater than sign here first, then type. So you want to type all of this into the file. So you want to type it into the readme.md here. So the mistake is that all of this should be inside a double quote. So put a double quote before this and at the end of, before zero and after strings, put a double quote there. So so do that, and then so that is one way to do it. Then hit enter. Let me show you the second way. That's by using vi.
So let's use vi. So in the previous one, there were meant to be codes there, the input codes. That's why it showed a problem. So vi readme.md, hit enter. So you can come here and then paste whatever you want to put into here. So I've already created this before, I've already put this here before. So of course, remember, you use your eye to insert, then you can start typing, then you can exit it with :q, with :wq, to exit it. First press escape, then :wq. That's how I left it. So we've created our readme file. So since we have it now, what else do we do? Let's go back to the requirements. So always ensure to check, to be sure. So you're not allowed blah 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 words. Then the prototypes of all your functions and prototypes of your functions and the prototype of the function put char should be included in your header file called main.h. So don't forget to push. So we have to create this main.h. So this is where all your prototypes will be. So first type vi, then the name of the file main.h. So hit enter. So this is everything that should be in your main.h. So you can pause this video now and then copy and then type everything. First hit I to enter insert mode, so you can start typing. When you're done with typing, hit escape, then :WQ. So just type all of these. These are the prototypes of all the functions that will be in our file. So it is very important that this exists for each of the functions to run properly. I'll show you what I mean later. For now, just hit escape :WQ, then hit enter. Then with that, you've created your main.h file. You've created all the prototypes. You've created your readme.md. Everything is right. So at this point, we've done all the prerequirements. So next, we have to push it. Don't forget to push your header file. So for now, is on the local repo. So now I want to move it to our remote server, that is GitHub. So just use git add .dice to add all the files you just created. Hit enter. Git commit, then -m. That means you want to give a message. Then the message that you want to put there, let's use main.h, then hit enter. So one file change, blah blah blah. So yours will show more than one file change. So git push, this now pushes all the changes that we've made to GitHub, to the remote. So before it was on this our server, but now it has been moved to GitHub itself. Do you understand? So type clear to clear everything on the screen. So everything that you just created has been pushed. If you don't understand anything I just said now, you can comment below. I'll try to explain further for you. So now, for now, we will start to work on the individual tasks. Write a function that's o.stricat. Write a function that concatenates two strings. Prototype char this. Okay, so we want to write a function that concatenates two strings. So how do we do that? So firstly, go down here and copy this, your file name, and then come here, vi, paste, hit enter. So this is the code. This is the C code. So this is the header, the include. So that prototype that we created before is bring it in. That's the comments. This is the function. The function that concatenates. I think I got that correctly now. That concatenates two strings. So if you are like me and you can't say concatenate properly, comments below. But just copy all of this, and type all of this. Type this in. This is the function that concatenates two strings. So once you are done with this, you hit escape first, then :WQ. Please try to type it out yourself. Try not to go and copy it from somewhere else or something. Type it so you get used to all the typing at all. So because of time, I don't think I can explain what is going on here. But this is for you to be sure of what you've done before. You can also read the requirement, the documentation to learn more. Escape colon WQ to exit. So after each of the whatever, you git add dots, then hit enter, then commit again, git commit then the message, and the message, sorry, it's the name of the file, hit enter, then push it, git push, gitpush, then hit enter. So that is how you move your code to the remote server, to the remote repository. So again, as you are done with that, so you can go ahead and do Betty. So I suppose you've already installed Betty, so I'll just continue. So Betty street card. So this will check that your code is Betty compliant and follows the Betty documentation style. So in case if you've not installed Betty, I will make a separate video about that. Comment in this video to remind me to make the video. If not, I will not make the video. But this Betty here, they say you should use Betty style to write your code. So once you've hit enter, so it didn't bring back any error. So that means it is Betty compliant, which means it follows Betty documentation style. So I believe after you're done with that, you can go and check your code, check your code, check your code, check your code. So this has been done already. So check. So once you've done the correct thing, you see the correct results. That's it. Let's move on to the next task. So string card. I get this was string. Okay, so write a function that concatenates. This concatenate folder has come again. Write a function that concatenates two strings. Prototype. This the string function is similar to. Okay, return. The standard library is similar to the function string cards run. Okay. So come down here. You copy the file name. So Control C from here, and then come to your terminal. VI, then paste it. That's Control Shift V in case if you forgot. Then hit enter. So this will take you to your VI editor, your Vim editor. So this is because of time I really can't explain or you get. So just try your best to copy. I hope you can see it properly. So let me just highlight it so you see it. So pause this video, type this out in a notepad first. So header, comment, and then the function hit I to insert, then escape, then colon WQ to get out. Then in case if you don't want to save, you use colon Q, not colon WQ. You get? But let's continue, sure. So to check it, use Betty one string cat.c, hit enter, bada boom. So no error. That's very good. Return the file name. So that means there was no error. Once it didn't show any changes, then you can continue. Git add the dots, that is add all the files that you just created. Git commits, then the message git commit. Someone should comment down in the video what git commit does. Let me see. Let me test here. So hit enter, then git push, and hit enter. So let's move on to the next one. String copy. So write a function that copies a string. This is the prototype right there. Your function should work exactly like string copy. What's that? Okay. So firstly, norms now. Come here and copy this file name. Come here and VI or VIM. Then Control Shift V to paste. Then hit enter to enter inside the So this is everything. This is what she's inside. So just again type all of this inside. As I've said before, no time to explain what's going on here, but I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you do. What's it called? So a function that copies a string. So once you're done with this, you hit escape, then :WQ. Then you've gotten out of there. So save and quit and use Betty to test what you've done. To make sure your code follow the Betty style of documentation and Betty coding style. If it's on good, so there's no error. Sorry. I'm doing this at night, so I'm just I'm a bit tired, but let's move on. So git add dot, then git commit blah, blah. Am I the only one that does this ALX stuff in the evening, like night time? I don't know. That's how it is. Then just share your thoughts in the comment section or something. So commit with your message. So and hit enter. Then next up, give your git push. Then hit enter. So when you're done your code, we pushed to the GitHub server where the checker can actually check it. So go there, hit check your code, and then it will show green for yours too. So let's move. Move. 20 minutes gone already. Wow. Okay, so let's move. So string compare. Write a function that's compared to string. Function should work like this. So firstly, as we do, copy this. Control C to copy. Then come over here. VI Control Shift V to paste that. Then hit enter. So this is what is inside. So there are many ways to do this, obviously, but this is the way that we are doing it here. So just copy this. That's your header at the top, your comment here, and then the main function, the string comp function. I said main. I don't mean main as in you get. I don't really talk too much, Abby. So type all of these into your file, then escape :WQ, then hit enter. So hit enter. So again we use Betty, then file name. So let the Betty run. So Betty run, no error. That means we're good. Our code is Betty compliant. It follows Betty documentation style. So next up to add. Next up to add. Commit. Next up commit. Git commit. Next up commit. Yeah, I like music. Sorry if I'm doing this. So add dot commit push. Add dot commit push. Dot commit push. So those are the things you should remember when you're using Git. So let's move on. So when you're done with that, then you can check your code. So it's check green. That means it's correct. So let's move on. I think I should be serious now, Seth. If I let me be serious. I am kind of paranoid in reverse. I suspect people of plotting to make me happy. Write a function that reverses the content of an array of integers. Prototype void reverse array. This where n is the number of elements in the array. So to do that, first we copy the file name. I'm not laughing again. So we do that, copy this right here, Control C, come here to your terminal VI, then Control Shift V to paste, then hit enter. Then this is the right thing. So come right here and copy all of this, and you've done the right thing. So a function that reverses the contents of an array of integers. So this is it right here. This is it right here. So header first, then comment next. So okay, so this comment just explains to you and to the reader of your code what this code does and what each of the parameters and arguments do. So this here is the function. Void is the return type. It does not return anything. Int a, int n are the parameters. So int I, int n, int t, you are initializing I and t. Then for is your loop there. So I explained it more. Escape :WQ. Then move on. So I've explained it more. If you don't understand, you can ask in the comments. So Betty to check. Ah, sorry, I said I'll be serious. Okay, so no error. We've run our Betty. There was no error. So let's move on. So first, let's clear. So don't forget to git add dot. So add all. Next. See, let me not be serious. Add commit push. Add dot commit push. I'm trying to make a song out of this thing so you remember. Git add git commit push. Git add git commit push. Yeah, git add git commit push. So remember that git add first, git add dot, then git commit, then git push. So that is the sequence. Then hit enter. Yeah, subscribe, like this video and subscribe right now. Like this video and subscribe right now. Check your code. So all good. Alright, it's all good. So you can subscribe. There's nothing stopping you from subscribing. Alright. So just keep following me for more good content like this. So let me close this, then move to the next task. The next task is always look up. That's a function that changes all lowercase letters of a string to uppercase. Prototype, all of that. Changes all lowercase letters of a string to uppercase. So firstly, come right here and copy this. Copy the file name, Control C, come right over here. VI, Control Shift V to paste. Then hit enter. Then you're in. So this is it. So this function will change each of the lowercase letters of a string that you pass into the function to uppercase. Here, right here, changes all lowercase letters of a string to uppercase. So before you even type it, try to read through it yourself to understand. I'm sure you understand. I trust you. I trust you. So let me highlight it here in case there's any parts you are not seeing. So right here, escape :WQ. That's it. So once you've done that successfully, then you can Betty check it. Betty, then the name of the file. Boom. There's no error, which means you're doing good, baby. Yeah, which means we're doing good. So wait, what was that song? Git add commit push. Git add commit push. Git add commit push. Git commit next. Then your message. So git add dots, then git commit -m, then your message, then you hit enter, then git push, that is ACP, git add commit push, git add commit push, git add commit push. Excuse me. So once you've pushed it, always push it first before checking, if not to show mistake. Then bada boom, all correct. So let's be fast. Let's be fast. Write a function that capitalizes all words of a string. That sounds like the previous one. But let's see. Separators of words, space, tabulation, new line. So capitalizes all. So firstly, you just come down here and then you copy this file name. Copy this right here, come over here, VI, then paste it, then hit enter. Then from here, this is what should be in your code. Yeah, it looks like magic. I mean, so just go ahead and type this in. I'm sure if you reach it, you understand it. So use this to confirm what you've already written. So when you're done, hit escape :WQ, hit enter. So then use Betty to check your code. So Betty test right here, no error. That means we're good, bada boom. So git add commit push. So that's git add dots, git commit m, git commit -m, then your message, then hit enter. Then finally git push. So git add commit push, git add commit push, git add commit push, git add commit push. So you can come here and click on check your code. So we move on to the next, move on to the next. Write a function that encodes a string into 1337. Letters A and E should be replaced by oh, okay, wow. A and A should be replaced. Lowercase a and uppercase a should be replaced by 4. Letters lowercase e and uppercase e should be replaced by 3. O and big O by 0, T and big T by that. So come down here and copy this lead. So Control C to copy. Move over here. On VI, Control Shift V to paste. So this is what you are to write. This is the correct thing right here. This is what you're expected to input. Sorry, I'm yawning. If you yawned right now, comment below. So it will replace lowercase a and uppercase by each of these numbers. So that's what this code that we wrote here, that is what it does. So let's open this right here. Let's check out this. So it's always good that you open all these things to understand what it is. So you read through all of these. So this will help you to understand. So this 1337 is called leads. It's called leads. It's also called leads, or rather lead is also called it. It's also called 1337, but 1337. But you read through all of these to explain to you in details what lead is. So I'll close this up because I know you didn't come here for me to read through that. So this is exactly what you came to this video to get. Two of us know. So type this out into your file and hit escape. So then you can use the :WQ to save and quit. So let's Betty check it again. Betty, and the name of the file you want to Betty test. So paste that right here. Control Shift V, hit enter. and bada boom, no error. So you can git add commit push. So git add dot first, hit enter. So git commit m followed by colon, then the message, and hit enter, hit enter. So git add commit push. Next up is git push, then hit enter, hit enter, hit enter. So once you've done that successfully, check your code. So it should show you correct in Mondo, because I decided to. So move on to the next one, ROT13. Write a function that encodes a string using ROT13. So open this link. So to explain to you what ROT13 is, rotate by 13 places. So it is a message of encoding messages. So I think we haven't done this before. Okay, so let's begin. So copy this file name right here. That's 100 rot13.c. Then come here, Ctrl Shift V to paste. Then hit enter. And hit enter. So VI is meant to be here. Very sorry. VI is meant to be here. So hit enter. Right here, right here, right here. So this is it. So this is the answer. So type that in. Once you have done that, escape :WQ, enter. Good. Then type your Betty, then the name. Then good. No problem. So we are good to go. That means you are meant to git add commit push, subscribe, add commit push subscribe, add commit push subscribe. So after git commit, then you do your message, hit enter. Then lastly, you do git push, then you go and subscribe. Then you pause the video now, then you subscribe. It's that last one is very important. If not, your code will not run. So let's continue. So click on check your code. At least like this video, at least. So move down to the next one. So so write a function that prints an integer. So you are not allowed to use long. You can only use putShar function. You are not allowed to use arrays or pointers. You are not allowed to hard code special values. So come down here and print number. So Ctrl C to copy there. So first clear this. So VI, then Ctrl Shift V to paste. Then hit enter. So this is the answer right here. So you can just type this out. You can just type this out. Then escape :WQ, then subscribe. Then you do Betty, the name. It will check it. No problem. So Betty told us that is okay. So let's go and git add commit push. So git add dot, enter. Git commit, double M. Git commit right there. Then M. Then the the message. Then hit enter. Then lastly, second to last, git push, hit enter. Then lastly, subscribe. Like the video and comment. So you can come here to now check your code. So it's all correct. So close this right here. And so we won't waste time. Let's move. So do the same thing here. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. So add one line to this code. That is okay. So first copy this, the name of this, unless. So in this one, they said you add a line to this code. So it prints A2, that is an array of size 2 equals to 98 followed by a new line. So click on here to open, to see what is inside this code. So you practically just copy this. So ALX wants you to copy this into your code and add one line. Once you've copied all of this, you add one line right here, right in this place here, this line 19. So this is where your own code will be. This is where your own code will be. So go ahead and copy this, and all you change is this right here. So let's go do that. So to start, firstly, you first come right here and copy this file. Copy this file, the name of the file rather. Then VI, you're used to this already, I don't need to explain. Okay, this showed because I already created this before, so this error won't show in your own. But let me just get this out of the way. Okay, so this, remember that code that we saw earlier. So from this code, you can just copy all of this and then add this single line to this place. So this is the line that makes the difference. This is the line that means you've done the correct thing. Once you've done that, you can go on ahead and exit this. So right there. Okay. Once you type that in, you can escape :WQ. So hit tab. So you can go and move on to do your Betty. So with you. Okay, once you've done your Betty, you can do your git add commit push. Git add commit push, as I've taught you. Yeah, I've taught you a little song like this. So let's go. Well, let's go. So you do your git commits. So put in your commit message, hit enter, then your git push. So once you've done that, you subscribe, then you can check your code. So that's how it works. So make sure that you put in everything that you told you to put here. Then you'll only change one line. If you go and change something else, there's something that send you. I've said my own. Comment below your country. Let me know who's available. So push your code, and it will work. Alright. So away from magic files, let's go down. Even when the cloud comes down. Okay, so next up is this. Write a function that has two numbers. Simply. So, okay, this is long. So copy this file name to begin. Copy this, Control C to copy. VI, then paste it right there. Control Shift V, hit enter. So this is what we're expected to put in. it seems, hold on, wait, so you can see it properly. The code is long, sha. So I think you should just check the description of this video for, especially this one, so you can see the full thing. Hold on. Okay, so for this, the answer will be in the description. Okay, okay, this is this the answer. Yeah, this is it. So just copy this right here. Just copy this right here and paste it in yours. So once you've done that, once you've copied this and pasted it there, you can go and save your work. Then use clear to clear norms now. Then once you've done that, you can Betty check your code. So that's Betty, then the name of the file. That's 103 infinity stone. Infinite add. So then you can do your git add commit push. Your git add commit push. That's git add dot git commit -m with message, then git push, then subscribe. Oh, in case you don't know what I mean by subscribe, I mean you should scroll down in the video and click on that subscribe button. So I'm just saying, sha. Then like the video. But let's continue. Git push. Then once you're done, click on check your code. So it's all correct. I mean, we thank God. So okay, good, this is the last, finally. So write a function that's print a buffer. Prototype, void, print buffer, chat shit. Read through all of these to correctly understand what's going on. So let me just show you what to do. Copy the name of the file right here. Control C to copy the. So VI right here. Control Shift V to paste it. Then hit enter. So put in all of these. Okay, because of the size, I'll just show this. So this is here. All of this. It is a lot. So I just put this here so you can see everything at once. And you can type it. You can do this. So read this. Try to understand the code that you are seeing right now. Try to understand. Stay till the end of the video. I have something for you. Stay till the end. I'm not done yet. Before you go and click on escape now. So this is it right here. So this code seems long. Okay, let me see if I can try to explain. So it starts with the header right up here, up there, then the comments, then okay, so this is everything here. After the comments, then there's the function itself, print buffer. Then the initialization follows. Okay, look, listen. If you so need me to explain, comments below. I will do that for you. You understand how these things work now. So after that, once you've done that successfully, come here, hit escape :WQ. So next, let's clear this because of space. So Betty, then paste in the name of the file. Ctrl Shift V, then hit enter. So Betty says we're good. So let's continue. Git add commit push. That's git add dots. Git commit -m. Then your message in quotes. Then hit enter. Then you push it. Git push. So this will push it to the remote server, to the GitHub server. So once you've done that, then we can now check our code to show you that it's correct. So it's all green. So listen. If there's any part of this video that didn't show green for you, comment below. We'll see what we do. And see, come here, come closer. See, See you. Subscribe.